Hi guys, and welcome to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel, here with Jamie Davis, one of the Let's Talk Sport team members, and today we're talking about Tim Sherwood, the ex-Aston Villa boss who got sacked after the 2-1 defeat to Swansea City in the Barclays Premier League on Saturday at Villa Park. Now, I just want to get your views. Now, obviously, we will get the viewers' views at the end of the video, but for now, Jamie, I want to get your views on Tim Sherwood himself and potentially the performance and whether it was right to get rid of Tim Sherwood at such a crucial time in the season.
I just feel like it was the wrong time to do any time but this one to get rid of Sherwood. We're on to the end of October. It's times like this you've got to straight away pick a manager quickly before the next match continues. It gets very busy now at this time of the season. I just feel like, what are you trying to prove? Trying to get another manager in to try and solve a problem that might only be solved if you get players in. And I just feel like they should have left it till January, see what they could have done in the transfer market, as well as that they could have lost players as well if they had enough of playing for a club that's not working. So it's the fact that they should have left Sherwood on until January, I think, at least, to get the players in. But I just like to look at the past as well, when I think it's not all Sherwood's fault. It's just bad luck. The FA Cup run, he joined in February. His first match, he was in the stands, and he, of course, went down at half-time, who talked to the players to say, you're playing awful, simple as that, and then they go and win. And obviously that little talk might have just changed their way, and that was, of course, Leicester City. Sadly, I have to remind you there, Dan, I'm sure you don't want me to remind you again. Okay, but it's the fact that, the FA Cup run was amazing. Whether people like it or not, they'll say it was a failure. Let's not forget, money is a big part for clubs now. There was a lot of money that would have gone into the club as well as when selling the players in the summer. So the FA Cup final, no one remembers it because of that final. It wasn't a great final. It was a one-sided game, and they lost 4-0 because of it. And I just feel, so that was forgotten. And then when you come into the summer, it was all about, can I save Benteke and Fabian Delph? No. Man City,
big misses.
Man City and Liverpool, big clubs. They've got the money behind them. They went to go and buy him. Yeah, a piece of cake, really. They got the signature and they've got them. And Fabian Delph, I saw him as another player like Milner or Barry. He's an upcomer England player, no matter how old he is. Again, they've lost him, and that was expected. So when looking into it, I just feel like it wasn't Tim Sherwood's fault.
They haven't replaced those players.
No, that's
the key thing. If you're going to sell your best player, you have to bring in somebody that's equally as good, or if not better, with the money that you get from selling that best player.
I totally agree, because they must have made over 50 million with Delph and Benteke alone. But the players they brought in, I just don't see where it's going to work. And it's like this with a lot of clubs. You wonder, why are you not replacing another star, with another star, etc. But I just don't know. Sometimes the owners just want the money to keep the club going.
Well, we'll link it back to Sherwood now, and I think he's a flamboyant coach. He's very confident. He's well drilled. He wants the best from his players. He wants to give them 110% every single game. And obviously, I'm sure you guys will know obviously what Tim Sherwood's like on the touchline. Very flamboyant person. Was he the right sort of character for Aston Villa, or do they need more laid-back manager, somebody that will get the job done, but lets the players do it instead of having somebody constantly barking orders?
You see, I think when a team's not doing so well, you need that kind of aggression from your manager to say to them, look, let's look back. We're doing awful. We need to get off our bums and get going, basically. And we can't get any worse. Always, we will go down. We'll be in the Championship. And I just feel like Tim Sherwood, we don't know what he was like in the dressing room. I feel like he could have been a very aggressive manager when he wasn't happy.
But could that have a negative effect, though? If you're saying that, they want this aggression to build up the players and, make them realise maybe they need somebody laid back. Maybe this, we need to stop having pressure being put on us from this aggressiveness.
Well, if that's what could be the answer, then maybe they should get a manager in who's had this position before of having to save a club and is relaxed because he knows what everyone's going through emotion-wise, and to see themselves out. So I'm not sure which kind of manager would be good for that. But Tony Pulis, if he was available, I'd have looked at him. But sadly, he's at West Brom, and that's one manager straight away. Nigel Pearson, that is a great manager to go for. I bet he's not calm in the dressing room, though. I bet not. No. Not Pearson. He'll call you an ostrich. But it's the fact that manager-wise, this is why I wouldn't have got rid of Tim Sherwood. because there's not many managers to choose from. You haven't got the time to do it now. You've got to get someone in. So it'll be very interesting who comes in. But with Nigel Pearson being one of the favourites, I'm quite excited if that appointment does happen.
Well, in a word then, yes or no, were Aston Villa right to get rid of Tim Sherwood?
From my views, it's going to be a simple no.
Well, you heard it here first on Let's Talk Sport. Jamie Davis, one of the main football guys here on the team, says no, Tim Sherwood shouldn't have gone and potentially should have been given to at least January to see what he could do in the window. Now, we want to know what you guys think about the Tim Sherwood sacking. Let us know in the comments below on whether you think it was the right decision or maybe not, and you agree with Jamie that he should have stayed on. Well, I don't think he should have stayed. I think it was the right time to go, but we'll leave the viewers' decision to let them have that one, really. Make sure you subscribe to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel if you want more videos like this and other sports that we've got in the future and past videos that you can have a look at on our channel already, including Novak Djokovic, which went up last week. Make sure you have a look at that, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us all on social media. The links will be in the description for you to follow us on there. Thank you very much for watching.